Justin, California is burning. Why are you on YouTube trying to start problems with me? Why are you trying to start this type of shit with me, knowing that California is burning? What is wrong with you? People want their peace. Even California is burning. Look, Eaton Fire, 14,100 acres of burnt land. Why are you on YouTube talking about me, starting mess? Huh? These backstabbing betrayers. This is the type of they don't want to keep their mind focused on what's more important right now. California, just because you took a plane and you're not in this state, you don't think you're not a part of this, huh? Is that what you think? You don't think that you didn't cause some of this, Justin? You trying to start war with people? You don't think you're not a part of these fires? You're a part of it. Stop acting as if like you're connected to me. You're not connected to me. The Most High knows every detail when it comes to somebody else's Akashic records. You need to take into account of your true records and stay out of other people's records. That's the reason why you're part of these fires, Justin. You took a flight, and would you ever sit in that wherever the hell you are right now and just keep your peace? No. You still want to make sure you post crap about me and my life on YouTube. You still want to play that stupidity with me. You don't see what they're doing. It takes a fire to really recognize how stupid some people are, right? You just prove how much you just lack common sense. You really don't know anything. The place is burning down and you still don't know what to do, right? Right? Your intentions, even during a fire, right? You're completely meaningless. They're not even a part. There's no memory. There's no recollection of these people being around us. So knowing that truth, Justin, you have no right to be talking about me on YouTube during these times. You have no right to be talking about me or my family at all under any circumstance because there is no memory of you. Right? Right, Justin? Tired of these people, man. Like it's done. Like I just don't understand. Like I'm watching this right now. Everyone is having their meetings, their discussions about they have like it's in a phase right now where the fire needs to be contained. And at the end, when all the fires are burnt, when everything's said and done, then people could really, really like start to really assess everything. You know what I mean? So knowing that what's going on right now, we don't want people like you trying to mess around with us, try to interfere during very, very serious and very, very important events. Right now, we don't need your type, Justin. Disgusting, man. I don't care who don't like me from who does like me. I don't care. This message is for you, Justin. This confusion, it's for you. I know you're listening to these messages, and I make sure you hear every single message I have to say to you. Do yourself a favor, because you don't know anything. You are trying to know something, but you really don't know nothing. Don't get yourself involved. That was my message from day one. When God really awoken me to how you're really trying to disrespect the people and God's people of this land. You understand me? Donald Trump is here. Biden is here. Kamala is here. Don't interfere with other people's jobs. Do you understand me? You're not a part of it. Don't talk about anybody else's struggle. Don't do that. I just don't understand. Like, God made it very clear. It takes a fire for God to you know how many posters, like there's so many videos online right now, and everyone's trying to wrap their head around, like, what could really what could really be the truth to what led up to these moments. Everyone is trying to piece everything together, trying to come to some type of conclusion as to like what could have caused this. Let people do their jobs, man. Huh? This is what I don't want these people around me. When people have very important things to do, we don't want people like you around us. I don't want you posting don't post nothing about my family. This is a very, very serious problem with Justin and YouTube and my life. These narratives is a big problem. You think it's funny? It's not funny. When that judicial system, Justin, is ready for you, it's 2025. You need to stop talking about me on the internet. You need a hearing. That's what you need. You need to go stand in front of a judge. You cannot deny what you're doing to me. It's all in the air, everything. The Most High can confirm it. In the spirit realm, God himself can confirm you are not a part of natural order when it comes to the Most High. Get yourself out of my energy. How many more times do I need to communicate this information to you? How many more times? Anything you see about me in this spirit, don't you dare post it on the internet. You keep it to yourself. Do you understand me? Talking about during a pandemic. This is a type of these war-minded, wicked souls. This is exactly how they think, right, Justin? You don't like how I'm online calling you out, right? But you've been sitting around talking about me for way too long on YouTube. Way too long. Think you have certain kind of control. What a disgusting illusion, huh? It takes a fire for people to really see how you really stay, how much of a cow. You just run off, right, Justin? You run off because that's not your life. You're just playing the illusion as if you are me. You're not me. Remind yourself. Control your behavior. Or detach yourself from other people's lives. People have right now, the people are talking about, why they never had water. The issue with water, the burning brush, those issues need to be resolved on the land. The last thing people had to evacuate. The last thing people need is a narcissist in the corner in the shadows doing all kind of crap. I don't need you doing that to me in my life. Do you understand me? Don't you dare. Shut your mouth. I'm not going to stop talking until you do yourself a favor and get the hell out of my life. Don't talk about nothing in regards to me and my family. Nothing at all. Don't use me and my family for no music career, for no narratives, for no YouTube channels or nothing. How many times I've been talking about this for way too long? Like, why are you so dumb? You cannot compare yourself to me. You are not the intellectual type, Justin. You are unlearned. You are uneducated individual. People, even during an emergency, these are the type of people you don't have them around you. There's no confidence in them. They don't know anything. They don't have any skills. Did you ever work as a fireman, Justin? Do you have any skills dealing with that? Where you could help out somewhere? No, you don't have anything to offer society. About all you had to offer society was me and my family, which is the truth. And what makes you a complete lie. You're completely meaningless, even during a fire. I swear to God, like this situation with this clown, like the reason why I have to come out and speak on I'm here to protect myself, my own privacy, the privacy of my life and my family. You understand me? This crazy lunatic named Justin Bieber, you're crazy. This delusional hell. You and your poor ass behaviors, Justin. Take yourself away from me. I'm not gonna stop till you completely, permanently remove yourself from my energy. Completely, indefinitely. Remove yourself. Talking about other people's lives for attention during a pandemic. How would you like? I'm one person. I'm not. I know a lot of people have to go through this in their life, but how would you like it if you knew for a fact a celebrity was gossiping the living hell out of your life? How would you like that? How would you feel about that situation? You'd be pretty pissed off, wouldn't you? These weirdos trying to talk about other people's Akashic records that's not even theirs. There's no recollection. It doesn't resonate with you. The timeline, the blood story, we're talking about blood money attached to people's Akashic. Those narratives don't belong to you. Then what the hell are you talking about it for? Oh, because they're delayed. Psh. Go find the handicap. Go. You need to go hang out with your real crew, Justin, the handicaps. And stay away from intellectual people. Stay away from us. Jesus Christ, man. No, enough is enough, man. I watch this every day. From the day, this looks, they're showing in Jurupa Valley in California right now. They're showing what's going on right now. You know what I mean? I don't, like, my TV's on 24/7. Like, I'm watching every day. Like, I'm making sure that it's on so I get updates. You understand me? To see where it's spreading. Like, when it first hit, they sent emergency text to people, and then I turn on the television. On the television, it said, it wasn't a right emergency alert. They made sure that they communicated on the television and the phone. So it's these things that people need to focus on. Whoever is affected by the fires, they have their own responsibility, but there are people that are around the situation. We have to watch. We have to pay attention to what's going on right now. I'm sorry, I don't want these stupid people trying to hang around other people and do this stupidness behind my back. Well knowing I know that you're doing it, Justin. I know it's you that's doing it. You need to accept the fact that I don't like you. Accept that. I don't like people who stalk me. I don't like those situations. I don't like those ugly behaviors. There's a lot of people don't like those things. The dumbass kid think that he's so dumb. Like, you think that you're actually entitled to my energy? Who told you that? Who told you to sit here and pretend like you're somebody else in somebody else's territory? Who told you that was acceptable? Who told you that? Huh? All this stupid generational warfare with these weird karmic children who need to go about their business. This is my message to him. Go about your business. Go look yourself in the mirror. You don't need to take up a no voodoo, nothing. You don't need to be trying to reflect off of nothing or nothing because you don't know yourself. Go back to basics, Justin. You're not a mystic. You cannot work for these people. Look what happened. They're not strong enough. They can't deal with these type of issues. People who lose their homes, people who are going through they have young children who need diapers and all kind of things. You think we want people like you around us? Huh? Is that what you think that's what life is about? You clown? You don't know nothing. You're not useful to society. You're not. Get lost with your stupid warfare. Do yourself. Do that for yourself. I swear to God, no, man. I have to talk these things. I have to say what I have to say. I love peace. What's in my heart and my soul is peace, not war. Just because he's not actually from the original bloodline and I am, and you want to sit around and talk about a bloodline that you don't belong to, Justin, and you think you're supposed to get paid because you're talking about me? No, you're not. That information is about me. I did not authorize for you to be talking about my life on YouTube, and all that money needs to return back to me. That's where it needs to come back to. I don't know you. You don't know me to talk about me the way how you've been talking about me. My freedom, it's definitely, my freedom does not include you. Fucking stupid. Just because other people were destined to have better lives than them, and you think it was your duty to stalk me in this reality? Is that what you thought? You thought that was your destiny, Justin? Huh? As if we care about them. I don't care about these. I don't care about you. People have their families. They have their children. They need to go do things for themselves. Our reality is about us. If you're going to take on a job, you do your job. And at the end of the day, you go back to your yard. You go back to your household. What are you trying to sit around and hang around in my life for? For what? I didn't ask you. Nobody asked you, Justin. So dumb. This clown needs a court order. I have to talk these things because I'm black. You understand me? People don't want to listen to the truth of things because I'm black. But I'm trying to talk about the reality, regardless of color right now. You need a court order. All I can do is just live my truth. I live my truth in my peace. I love peace. God said peace. I have the Bible. I open up my Bible and I read my Bible. I pray to God. That's my conscious choice. I only want people who are healthy. Those are the only type of people I invite into my life, Justin. I don't care about how you want to be this and da 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 da. Put away the illusions and people can see the truth for what it is. Do you understand me? I'm dumb. I don't like this. Yo, this is not time to be playing around like this. I'm being honest with you. It's not time to play like this. Like when 9/11 hit, those were the times. You know what I mean? There were other places they had like North Carolina, what was going on over there, and then I think it was Florida the other day when they had their little storm. You know what I mean? There were things going around during those times. These are not the place we don't want. I need to be shielded from these narcissists. I don't want you doing these things to my life. Cut it out. Cut out your foolishness. I don't need you playing spiritual with me on the internet. You think you own the internet? You don't own nothing, Justin. You don't see. Why can't you learn what's going on? God owns everything. God owns everything. So what the hell's your problem? Why are you trying to attach yourself to me knowing that the Most High, you don't own nothing in this life, Justin? Huh? You don't own my Akashic records. Do you know that? Someone needs to tell you that. Disgusting. I'm tired of it. I'm gonna make like a real YouTube channel. You know what I mean? Eventually, I'll make a real one. But this one was like solely based off of just getting rid of this narcissist out of my energy field, like just getting him away from me and my family. You know what I mean? Like he's already proven what he needed to prove, and that's it. It's over. You know what I mean? Like when you get to that point where it's like, oh, okay, everything's done. Okay, everyone move on with their life. Okay, yeah, the house burned down. Blah 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 blah. Money's finished up. Everything's dried up. Okay, like let's try our best to like move on from this situation, right? And then you look to your left, you look to your right, and you still have God is still waking me up to the reality that this Justin kid is still trying to interfere with me, well knowing there's something going on in the city right now. Like what kind? This nah. You're not to be respected. I don't respect you. Go away. Oh, when the place is burning down, you want to start war with people. What the hell is wrong with your head? Why you think like that for? That's stupid. Why you so dumb like that? Just stupid, like just dumb, like just doing stupid things. You know what I mean? Well, okay, well, yeah, they're going through a fire, and I'll go over here, and then I can start this with her, and then and people will still see that I'm talking about her. Go suck on an egg, Justin, and get lost. I don't want to start these old stupid, ain't no spiritual war with nobody, especially the likes of you. You came from, I'm 10 years and generation ahead of you. You can never be ahead of me. Who told you that? Huh? Who told you that was true? You should be ashamed of yourself, knowing you want to come in and attack a black woman, a middle-aged black woman. That's shame on your head. You know that? That's a big disgrace for your life, Justin. The fact that you can't reflect off of someone like me, Justin, you're a big disgrace. You're a big-time harasser. Trying to dibble and dabble. Oh, well, she's, this and that and blah, blah, blah. Fuck out my life. Do that for yourself. The fuck out my life. Disrespecting the sacredness out of God. You don't stand for God issues. Then why the hell you trying to talk about God's people for? Especially during these fires, Justin. Why you doing that for? Huh? Take your backside and go somewhere else. Because I can live through my inheritance. So help me God. In my own peace, around good people, not wretched old wicked son of a nothing like you. It's like he's trying to create fire. The fire is burning, and then he's sitting there hanging on the wayside trying to create a fire. with somebody. You're useless. And like, I don't want to talk about this no more, but it's like, when it comes to religion, like, it's nobody's, whether, however anyone wants to worship or whatever they believed in, that was their own conscious choice. But when it's starting to affect another person, trying to instill harm on them, a lot of people talk about these things. That's the problem. That's the problem, Justin. This harm you're trying to instill in my life, Justin, it's a big problem, You don't know how to move on with your life. Go about your business. Go find your own life. They just don't understand. Like, they don't understand anything. That's what you've proven. It took a fire for people to really come to that conclusion that you don't understand nothing at all. Nothing. Huh? Like, it takes a fire for people to come to that realization that he doesn't even understand the situation. He doesn't comprehend what is actually taking place with these fires. Hey, Justin, all the fires went way over your head, right? You don't understand nothing, right? You retard. I swear to God, like, I'm too old for you. You understand me? I'm too old for you. What you're trying to play with is just, all I can tell you is that you're very stupid. This confusion. What is the conclusion when it comes to me and Justin Drew Bieber? Justin, you're stupid. You know that, right? It's like he's trying to talk about, act as if like, oh, yeah, they're Black Jews. I don't respect the connection. We don't connect with you. That's the delusion. You understand me? Maybe in Israel, back in the day, in the past, the connection was there. We crossed paths in Israel. But right now, in this reality, Justin, we don't deal with you. So why are you so delusional? Why are you so stupid to the facts today? Today's what? It's January 13th. Why are you so stupid to this reality? Why? Oh, because you like the harm, the history. You like the history of how you used to harm people. Is that what you're trying to hold on to? You can't. You can't hold on to that history, Justin. You can't move forward with that type of energy. Look, there's a fire happening right now, and you couldn't even be present for the fire. You took off. You don't want to come here and fight the fires. You don't want to be here and fight the fight. You don't want to come here and fight no faith with anybody. You took off like the coward that you are, and you're over there in the corner trying to start a mess with me using the internet, right? That's what you're doing, right? Like, it takes a fire for people to see for a fact that you want attention. There's a fire right now, and you still want attention off of somebody else's life. Isn't that crazy? That's the type of conclusion that they like to drop, eh? They can. He's so irrelevant. You don't even know how to think of anything else, right, Justin? They're so irrelevant. Like, it takes a fire for them to realize, like, no, they didn't come to that realization yet. It takes a fire for them to realize that, wow, like, yeah, we were living illusions. Like, oh my God, like, I didn't know what to do. I can't stand up for these people. I don't have skills, right, Justin? Right? Like, shoot, like, we've been playing so many illusions. Like, we actually don't care about the people here in California's lives, right, Justin? You don't care about anything else, right? right? You deceived a lot of people, right, Justin? You don't have respect for the community. You don't have respect for any of the connections. It was all about money, right? Right? So, yeah, we can all draw that conclusion and just say that you just have no sense. You have none. And look at him on YouTube trying to influence these people to deceive a black Jew. That's a lot of shame on your head. Do you know that? That's a lot of disgrace. A lot. Your crooked mindset, your dysfunctional ways, your lack of knowledge. That's a lot of disgrace. The fact that you don't have respect as to what's going on right now here in the state of California, the same clear territory that you've been trying to play inheritance with, all of a sudden it takes a fire and you don't want to be here, right, Justin? You want to be here to claim the illusion, but when it came down to the nitty gritty, when the fire started burning, right, you took off, right? Right? You don't want to fight with these people. You don't want to sit around and deal with what people had to actually go through over here, right? You want to play the illusion, but when the reality came, you chickened out, right, Justin? All you cared about was trying to hunt and cheat off of people. But when the real problem came, where did you go? You're useless, man. They're not, no, I'm just so mad right now. You don't understand. I'm just so mad. Like, they're not of God nature. That's the whole argument. You understand me? But it's that is knowing that truth as to why they need to separate themselves from other bodies. You are not to associate yourself with certain people in this community. Who cares about your music career, Justin? Don't come back here. It was you trying to play my inheritance, and it's a no. Don't come back here. People homeless and stuff. Would you ever go and hand them a sandwich and a soda, Justin? Would you ever come? You didn't even go to the Dream Center and go hand out goods to the people? Nothing. You did nothing. You had not even work experience to go and volunteer to help out the people. But then you still want to be on the wayside trying to gossip about my life. This is where this is the injustice about all the things that you cause. You lazy son of a nothing. Tired of them. Tired of these people and their psychotic behavior. They don't understand nothing. You don't understand what healing is, Justin. You have no boundaries, Justin. Your flesh. Get out of my life. You're crazy. There's no prayers in you. Nothing. Just because they're mad because they didn't come from Jesus' blood. Look at him. You think God created you? You didn't come from Jesus' bloodline. Not that narcissist. Not that narcissist all that care about money. He didn't want to come here and help the people. Not people. God didn't make you. All they want to do is sit around and interfere with other people, and they don't want to mind their own business. And you want to lie and create this illusion as if you came from Jesus' bloodline. You're not a part of my bloodline. The true and living God, they don't act like people like you. You're a hooligan. I'm so upset right now. I'm upset because, like people who lost their homes, it's like, I feel like even if it is it's a disaster what happened, but respect is due. There's certain things like you don't even talk about during these times. You just make sure people can get what they can get. You understand me? Everything else is up to God. And then look at this clown off in his corner, sitting around trying to pretend like he's better than everybody else. All during the fires, you still think that you're better than us? It's clear as day you're not, because all you want to do is chat us, Justin. You're not smart enough. You're not smart enough to even chat about your own life. You took upon yourself to come all the way to California because you want to talk about me and my family. That's what you wanted to come over here and do. Don't come back here again. Disgusted with these people, man. There's that moment where you're just like I'm not bothering anybody or nothing. I'm doing my own personal thing, and then you sit back and you're like, why is Justin talking about me still on the internet? And I'm like, why is he still doing that? Like, this place looks like modern day Iraq. Why is he still talking about me? Like, it makes me question his his thought processes. It's why I don't deal with mentally ill people. I don't. Like, I remember back in the day, every community there's always like mentally ill people around. And most of the time they send them off to facilities and stuff, Justin. Why don't you go off to a facility? Why you playing around with YouTube like that? You should be in a facility. Huh? Can you imagine like we're in like the book of Revelation right now. Literally. Like, everybody is a witness to it right now. Whether you want to believe it or not, everyone is entitled to what they want to believe in. You understand me? But the people who actually realize they can actually match up scripture with this reality right now, a lot of people can draw some conclusions out of God, out of God's word. Beyond that, people like Justin, they don't matter. You don't when it comes to that word, Justin, you don't matter at all right now. See, look, breaking news. LA fires, stories of destruction and loss. Don't you think their stories are more important than some gossiping fool on YouTube named Justin Drew Bieber? Don't you think they have a chance for their voices to be heard? This is a real life circumstances, and they're sitting around trying to joke with people in the shadows. So what, Justin? You're so narcissistic to the point where you don't think that this would never happen to you? You think you're immune from what happened to these people? I'm so upset right now. I'm very upset. Yeah, I'm very, very upset. You have no right to try and force your mental disease onto other people, Justin. You have no right. There is no conclusion to conclude with everything you have done to me when it comes to this YouTube channeling. If people wanted to know about a God life, don't you think the actual real person, the God person, has to be there to tell the story? The narcissist can't tell God's life story. You can't, Justin. You're a narcissist. It's not your job. Narcissism is of the devil. You're so dumb. You don't realize. Okay, if you look online and they talk about it, they talk about it's a form of, it's like a mythology. It comes from it comes from Greek mythology. It comes from they have that story. It's like a demon pretty much. This the story of Narcissus. Is that how they say it? Some guy, in Greece, he looked himself in the water, and from the time he saw himself in the water in the lake, all he saw was himself. So think about like having that type of person walking around, like they don't see other cultures, they don't see other individuals for who they are, they don't see humanity, they don't see a human for who they are. They just, when they walk down the street, all they thinking about is themselves. And then think about being stalked and harassed by that type of character, that type of individual that has that type of mental disease. Imagine being stalked by, imagine that type of character being on a platform. Imagine that type of character you're being harassed and stalked from, and that person is using YouTube as a channel, as a platform to show how much jealousy he has towards a real person, someone who can actually divinate through Christ, somebody who's actually a real witness to what occurred historically. And this narcissist want to sit around and play this little stupid game with this person, interfering with their lives, causing all these upsets. Don't care about the fire, right, Justin? You didn't care? Huh? Were you a witness to what occurred during Sodom and Gomorrah? Obviously not, because you went off in the wayside trying to play around and gossip about the people them without being a witness to it. You're not a witness to what is taking place right now in Los Angeles. You ran off. So how could you ever, ever, ever call yourself to be a witness of God? You punked out. So upset, man. I don't even care. Like, I don't care about I care about more about what's going on right now. I care about what's going on right now. So upset, man. These people, they like to cause people to be upset. They like to cause upsets. They don't know how to heal themselves. All you care about is your mysticism. No, it's not mysticism. All you cared about was your mythology, Justin. Huh? How you used to worship the sun back in the day? You were never the actual sun. It's about how you want to worship the sun, right, Justin? Talk about how much of a hypocrite you are. How you want it to be everything, right, Justin? Even during the fires, you want it to be us. You can't. You took off. You took an airplane and you took off. You're playing out your role as that coward right now as I talk. That's what you're doing. What's that scripture in the Bible? You ever read about the scripture of Shem? You should read upon that, because that deals with a lot of sun worship too. Those scriptures, Justin, you cannot compare. Don't compare yourself to us. You don't. His actions, they do not add up to scripture. His behavior, the shape shifting, that's not scripture. That's not divinity. You didn't want to be present for the fires. You can't even say to yourself, well, I was witness to Lot historically or what. You can't, because you took off, right? So, where's your dad? I really tried sleeping with everybody, but I'm done struggling. Now I sleep with Inspire. Inspire is a sleep apnea treatment inside the body. Sick and tired of these people, man. Sick and tired of them. They don't know Bible. That's the argument. They want to play as if they are a part of God's divinity, but they don't even know Bible. You don't know Bible enough to even try and pretend to play scripture, Justin. Don't compare yourself to God's divinity, because you just weren't there. You're not a witness to nothing. You and your Satanism, who cares? It's in the fire, don't you know? Your Satanism is in the fire. And that's prophesied biblically, like you should actually read the Bible, like you actually learn something. Like people have been studying the Bible for many, many years. Like you should actually go and take like biblical studies and learn about something, because you're just not it. You cannot play divinity. Stop disrespecting the Most High. Like, as a matter of fact, Justin, you're just done. Like, just go away. Ugh, yuck. He's just yuck. These little narcissists that came from Greece, they're in the pit. You always were. You always were. Right? No, seriously. Do you guys ever read up on like the scriptures out of Sodom and Gomorrah? Like, they have small, like, videos. People made small videos about it, trying to. Did you ever even watch like Passion of the Christ? I don't think you did. But really, no, seriously, read up on Sodom and Gomorrah. Like, there's people on this planet, like, they're actually the blood. They're actually descendants of certain blood. So, for a fact, when you meet the real deal, you just know, like, it's their ancestral walk, their journey, their struggles, the things that they really go through. But the minute when someone tries to fall back into mental illness, they're not a part of divinity. That's that spell work backfiring on them, Justin. That's you and that spell work. That's mental. I just don't like, I don't like it. I don't like what he did. I don't, because like, God, I'm just one person on this planet, and my ancestor journey growing up, the things that I was taught as a child growing up, we were fed the truth. That's the difference. I was never fed a lie. I was fed the truth to who I am historically. My lineage. We already had the truth. Well before people even try to figure out who we were, we already knew the truth. We already had our relationship with Christ. You understand me? So it still comes to that moment, like, we just don't need people like Justin. There's no actual, like, direct root with those people. We're not rooted like them. Like, the difference was just Black Jew, and then there's just white Jews. That's just what it is. There's Middle Eastern Jews. So what's your point, Justin? Your point was hate, and there's fires. So you're trying to tell God right now that you don't care about the fires? All you cared about was trying to harass. You just want to harass a Black Jew, even during when there's fires. That's all that's in your mind every day. Oh my God. I swear to God, that day Justin goes to trial for harassing me, that probably the day I'll probably have peace. When I say peace, I mean my ultimate peace. He's just so stupid. Like, no, I have to talk this thing. Like, imagine you have your family, right? And then you end up finding out some random person is jealous of you, and then this all that's in his mind is just trying to you're trying to do things because you want it to affect me, and you're trying to, like, imagine, what if you had someone around you trying to stalk your family and friends, right? How would you feel about that? This is what's going on right now with this Justin. You're not entitled to attack me the way how you're trying to attack me, Justin. That entitlement behavior is a delusion, and you proven it. You proven it. Right now, you proven it. You took off. You're not in LA. Don't come back here. I was watching one of his videos earlier, and then they're saying, "Oh, he had to stay around here because he had to finish his contract." Well, if your contract is done, leave. Don't bother me. I don't need you around me trying to harass my life. Because you don't, the things that was being said, they have no right to be saying those things because you don't have any right to be speaking into anybody else's life. You're supposed to be only dealing with your own life. Somebody else's truth out of their own life. Like, who are you? Why are you trying to speak in another person's life? Why did you try to put your lip in my business like that, Justin? You are not entitled to my life. That delusion is over. It's burnt up. The fire is burnt up. Okay? Do you get it? Talk about, how they want to be connected to God while you're a devil. That's in the fire. Tired of them, man. They do all these stupid things to people, and then when you call them out, they want to say that you're wicked, right, Justin? Right, Justin? You do all this harassing and stalking and disrespect on the internet during a freaking pandemic, right? And then you want to say that you're a victim, right, Justin? Is this type of crap you do to people? It's like, how could, like, knowing that it's that moment when you find out, like, okay, who was the person doing it? And God's like, it's him. He's the one that's doing it. And then, like, you call that person out, right? And then the person is still doing it. Isn't that crazy? That's crazy to me, man. That's crazy. The things that some people think is crazy. All when the fire set ablaze, there's no water to clean up mess. Everything's dried up and done and old and everything, Justin. And you still trying to come around with your narcissistic self, trying to affect people during a pandemic. Imagine. And then behind that energy, because you're doing it right now, you're still trying to call God. Jesus Christ, man. Jesus Christ, man. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. I'm just one person. You imagine? I'm just one person. Hey, Justin, I'm just one person. They're so delusional. They need to hear the truth. I am just one person. Don't come to California trying to start wars with people. Because look what you cause. That's the message for you. I don't need to be your friend. I don't want you to be my friend. I don't want nothing to do with you. When it comes to God in this world and his world reflection of his people and the energy that we carry, we're not interested in people and their jealousy. That's stupidity. We're not interested about all the lies that you want to tell about me. People aren't interested in those things, Justin. How you want to lie because you want to get attention? People are not interested in you. But you wanted to lie about your status. You wanted to lie about your tax bracket. You want to lie about your energy. And when it all fell down, remember that song Kanye West? Remember that song he made back in the day? Remember that song? When it all falls down, right? When it all fell down, where did you go? You ran off. You ran off because you're a liar. You lied about the truth. You ran off because you're jealous of other people and you're jealous of other people's strength. That's why you ran off. You ran off because you hate people. That's why you ran off. You made up a whole bunch of lies about my life and other people, and you're obsessed with lying. That's why you ran off. You ran off because you knew for a fact you're trying to bind yourself to me. And when that truth hit, you made sure you didn't want to show, you couldn't show your face to come and help the people, the truth of the people here. You ran off because you're a narcissistic sociopath and you can't serve. That's why you ran off. Trying to do all this slander campaigning against poor old me. One person that minds their own business. Anyway, see, now they're showing right now. There's a new fire in Riverside. I was gonna go there yesterday, but I didn't bother going because the fires hit Pasadena. So from that, I just said, forget it. I'm not gonna go over there. You understand me? Like, people have to keep up with the times, you know? People have to be aware. They have to be aware of what's going on. What's going on right now is like completely relevant right now. Like anything that they will post it. Hey, Justin, you're unlearned. You never actually had a real job. You don't know nothing. You don't know how to handle people. You don't know how to respect people. All one is good and it's bad. You don't know what respect is. It's not in you. All you want to do is be sneaky and lie and spread rumors about people who aren't even harmful to society. All because you're reckless. All because you're deceitful and you want to twist the truth and distort the truth into a whole bunch of crap. All you want to do is harass a black woman who doesn't want nothing to do with you. I care about the people in this community more than I care about you. I don't care about you at all. California was never your inheritance. Never. You were never a part of this community. That's why you ran off, and you knew that. All you care about is finances. You want it to depend on somebody else's inheritance here in the state of California, all because of finances, right? And when it starts to all burn down, right? You just want to take off, right? You're shallow. Don't bother me no more. I know how to, I'm a very nice person. But this little